right? 18 minutes left, so now I'll end the video here. If you want to get top-notch pictures, like you know how when you see these Hollywood magazines, like Kendall Jenner's Vogue magazine, you know how it's very professional? You want to get top-notch pictures like that for your posters, for your poster pictures, your ads featured on your website, on the website. You want to get top high-end pictures like that where you and your wife look like models. So I'm gonna be hanging the billboards in front of my building. You want to get top-notch billboards like pictures like that, you gotta hire the best photographers. You want to get top-notch 4K Blu-ray case coverage, you gotta hire the best photographers. You gotta hire the best graphic designers to edit those pictures, obviously. And you also gotta hire a good web designer to code an amazing website. I'm gonna tell the web designer, I want my website better than Netflix. You know how Netflix is a top-notch website? I want you to code an amazing website better than Netflix. You have, I don't know, when you go on the website, you have the surround sound experience. I want to have a surround sound experience with a trailer. That's why Scotch will be the best brand in the entertainment business. Whenever the ads get featured, I want these top-notch ads where me and my wife and the 17 actors look like models. You're looking at a top-notch website, man. And then the character ad shoots are featured. You have all these, every week you have all these pictures featured, me and my wife and the actors. You know what I'm saying? Oh my god, these actors are badass movie stars. Yeah, man, looking at a top-notch website, man. You know how Netflix you get those nice ads? Those character ads? Well, think something like that for the weekly ad shoots for the 4th year for me and my wife and the actors. And the business ad shoots, think something like models for me and my wife, the 17 and the actors, looking at top-notch. They're going to be featured on the site. If you want to get top-notch pictures like that, you got to hire the best photographers, obviously. That's right. And I'm going to be leasing top high-end photography equipment in a studio to do all the ad shoots. Something top-notch. You know the studios that are used for modeling and all stuff? I'm going to release top-notch studios like that for my ad shoots, for me and my wife, the 17, the actors, all that stuff. It looks something top-notch. Yes, me and my wife will probably only look at a good like 300, 400 resumes. If we narrow it down to the big 5, me and my wife will only look at a good like 400 resumes, which is not much. If we look at 10 resumes a day, within a month we'll finish looking at all the resumes. So it's not that bad, obviously. Because I don't, hence why CS people are out. As if I hired CS people, me and my wife would get like 10, 15, 20, 30,000 resumes. Me and my wife do not have time to look at all that. We don't have time to look at 30,000 resumes. Hence why I'm only, narrowing it down to the Hollywood actors. To the Hollywood people who work in Hollywood. And Hollywood actors for the actors, obviously. Obviously, right? And don't forget, when me and my wife plan the office for SkySource, I'm going to have to hire engineers to design the super advanced payment system for the extras and the actors and the crewmen. I'm putting $600,000, so you're looking at something very, very high-tech, where you have a GPS system. Like, you ever received $150,000 just something top-notch. As I'm not a fan of paying the actor's check, always pay the actor's direct deposit. So the accountant has this computer. He also has this portable machine. He types in the actor's salary or crewman's salary, the date. On a Pacific, the system's so advanced, on that date, the money goes into his account. It's divided bi-weekly over 9 months. Okay, he gets this actor's getting $8 million. You know what I'm saying? The salary is divided over 9 months. The agent takes 15%. You type that in the system, and the actor gets an equal reoccurring bi-weekly check. So the system is so advanced where every 2 weeks the crewman and actors get an equal check every bi-weekly for 9 months. The agent takes a 10-50%. He types in the agent's 10-50%. It goes to the agent. The actors have every time the actors get paid, you have this statement. You have received $150,000. You know what I'm saying? And it shows how the agent taking 10%, the taxes, all that stuff. That way everything is simple. And that way the actors don't feel like they got ripped off, or the crewmen don't feel like they got ripped off, obviously. I also want something advanced for the extras. I don't want to pay the actors cash. Never pay the extras cash if you're handling millions of dollars. No. You pay them direct deposit. I'm gonna have a thing where they have this card. And when they get this card, they scan it and they get their $180, which is easy. So I don't know, the 40 people overseeing the extras, they give them this card, obviously, and then when they get this card, they have to sign up online, and then they're in the system, and they just scan it, and they get their $180. So it's kind of like a SkySource gift card. They get their $180, and when they get the $180, they get an email confirmation you got paid $180, and it's in their card. They can check online how much money they have in their card, all that stuff. It's easy that way. That way, what? Everyone gets paid, obviously. You don't have to worry about losing money and all that stuff. Right. And the company is also going to have to renovate the office, obviously. Me and my wife are going to have to discuss what design we want for our office. Again, I've shown you many pictures. Me and my wife, hey VJ, what design are you thinking of for our luxury office? Yeah, I've seen many designs. I like this design. I'm saying I've seen all your videos. I like this design. We're going to have to talk it over what design we want for our office, all that stuff. Obviously, then me and my wife will take our 1-year vacation. We'll visit those countries. I want to visit Japan, Switzerland, and Dubai. VJ has her own bucket list, obviously. But once we take our 1-year vacation and the rooftop condo is getting built, we see the update progress. Once the rooftop condo is built, me and my wife can lease our cars, we can buy our suits, we're about to start work. We chill, we enjoy the condo for like a good one to 2 months. And then sometime, I don't know, 2024, we'll be hard at work for what? The last Hope for Zanis movie project. You're looking at the biggest movie project ever made. Bigger than all these Hollywood movies. You're looking at something crazy. And you're looking at the devil himself for Airtime. Now, I'm going to keep saying this, okay? There's a high chance. So the actors for Zanis, they're already chosen, obviously. They already know who they are. There's a high chance Keanu Reeves, Samuel Jackson, Ben Affleck, Scarlett Johansson will be the chosen big actors for my Great Escape movie. You guys already know. You can see there's a high chance they will be chosen. There's a high chance I'm going to tell my secretaries, hey, give these guys agents a call. I want them cast for the role. I'm willing to pay Keanu Reeves a nice $40 million for the role. I'm not going to eat hard enough for him. That's good enough. I'll pay him. I'll pay him a $24 million salary. A $20 million salary and a $16 million bonus, signing bonus, which is nice, obviously. So before he even starts work, he gets a $16 million signing bonus, which is nice. And he gets a $24 million salary to start production, which is a nice paycheck. He'll accept it, which is a nice paycheck, obviously. And he also gets his perks. He gets his $35 gas card. When he trains with me and my wife in Vancouver and all them, he gets his what? He gets his a limo driver will be taking him to every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Obviously in Vancouver, a limo every day, which is nice. Having a limo driver take you every day for breakfast, lunch, and dinner is a nice perk, man. And don't forget, if those guys are chosen like Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, Samuel Jackson, Keanu Reeves, they're going to experience the crazy, crazy buzz of the movie, obviously. When they're in Vancouver, the fans of Vancouver are going to be going crazy, asking them for pictures and that kind of stuff. So even though they're really, really famous, it's behind-the-scenes fame. All the fans are going to constantly take out their phones, take videos and pictures. When they're training the second year, all the fans are when they get out of the hotel, when they get out of the hotel and they go in the limo driver, people are going to take pictures and videos. Oh my God, look at Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck, Samuel Jackson going in the limo, obviously. And you're going to see, you know what I'm saying? The fans are constantly going to bombard them with questions and pictures and videos. It's been crazy. Oh my God, you're chosen for the movie. Are you excited for the movie? I can't wait for the movie. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like, when are you guys filming? Yeah, we're filming next year. You know what I'm saying? You're going to hear them talking. These actors are going to be fucking famous. That's why they're going to beg their ass off, obviously. There's a good chance when they're in the limo, they might even take a picture. Hey, look at us. We're in the limo. Just like those actors in Zanis are going to take that picture. Hey, look at us. We're in the limo. You know what I'm saying? We're saved. We're in Ivan's movie. If Keanu Reeves and all them, and Scarlett Johansson, and Samuel Jackson, or Ben Affleck are chosen, when they're in the limo, they're going to be like, oh my God, look at us. We're in the limo. We're in Ivan's movie. Yeah, man. This has been crazy. Right? And KJ Apa, he is chosen for my very unique movie. So he is lucky too, obviously. He's also going to get to experience the fame with Ivan and VJ and all them, obviously. He also gets his $35 gas card. He gets the limo driver for breakfast, dinner, and lunch. For their unique, there's no training, but I want to do all the table reads in Vancouver. So sometime the second year, KJ Apple and the actors chosen will be flown to Vancouver. They'll be staying in a hotel and they'll be doing the table reads in my yacht and in my office. Obviously. So the moment KJ Apple flies to my office, I'll give him the script, obviously. He has to study the script, obviously, memorize his lines. And then eventually he'll be flown the second year. He'll be flown to Vancouver, and for their unique, we'll be doing a good, I don't know, 6 months of table reads. 6 months of table reads. And he'll be staying in a hotel, and the limo driver will take him for his breakfast, lunch, and dinner every day. He gets his 3 beers once a week, and we'll do the 6-month table reads. And then sometime early the third year, production will start. And for their unique, you're only looking at 2 months, 2.5 months of filming. It's not as long, obviously. And there's a good chance Will Smith, I'm going to keep saying this, Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg will be the 2 big actors chosen for The Hidden Vampire. You're looking at amazing. The Hidden Vampire movie has potential to even be better than the Great Escape movie. You never know, man. I highly doubt it, though. I believe the Great Escape movie will be better, but the Hidden Vampire movie has potential to be up there, man. But the Hidden Vampire movie, you're looking at an amazing movie. Because think something like King Kong. You know how King Kong, you had that island? Well, think an island like that, except you have vampires living on the island, and you have all these people trying to survive with shotguns, handguns, and like chainsaws. That's something top notch. They're shrouded on this island. You're looking at a top notch, an amazing story, and their friends doing an investigation in America. It looks something top notch. There's a high chance Will Smith will be chosen for that movie. He'll be the captain. If he does, I'll have him be the captain on the boat. He's perfect, obviously. He's perfect for the captain on the boat. I'll have him be the captain on the boat. Which is good, obviously. I'll have him be the captain on the boat. And, yeah, I'll have him be the captain on the boat. And Mark Wahlberg, I can have him either be the other captain. I can have there be two captains on the boat. Or I can have him be one of the couples. Like he's a newlywed. He's one of the newlywed elderly couples. I don't know, couples in their 60s just got married. In their late 50s, 60s just got married. I want all the couples to be like newlywed couples. And they're on this boat. You have a couple other people working on a boat and a few captains. And the boat capsizes and all the couples and the captains all survive on the boat, obviously. And I'll have a few people die in the movie too to make it more interesting, obviously. There's a good chance Mark Wahlberg, he's good for that movie. There's something about Mark Wahlberg that's good for that movie. And Will Smith, I'm feeling those two guys. I believe those two guys are good for my Hidden Vampire movie. Again, those actors already know if they're chosen. I told you, there's a high chance they are chosen. There's an 80% chance, I don't know, 16 years from now, when I start the process of the Hidden Vampire movie, I'm going to tell my agent, hey, give Mark Wahlberg's agent a call. Give Will Smith a call. I want those guys cast for my movie, obviously. Will Smith will be like 70 by that time. He'll be like 7 years old. Yeah, he'll be about 7 years old. 7 years old. He'll be 7 years old. You're old, but you're still pretty strong. And so he'll be pretty strong, obviously. For that movie, those actors only have to do a little bit of training. Probably a little bit of gun training and running, and that's it. A little bit for that movie only requires a little bit of training. It's just some surviving an island, obviously. But Mark Wahlberg will be older, but he'll be in his early 60s. He'll still be young. In your early 60s, you're still strong, obviously. I'm going to pay Will Smith a nice $40 million for the role. I might perhaps pay him $44 million, perhaps. If he wants more money, there's a room for a bit more bargaining. But I'll pay him most likely around $40 million. Mark Wahlberg, I'm willing to pay him around that $35, $38 million. So Will Smith, if I hire him, I can pay him a $24 million salary at start production and a $16 million signing bonus, which is nice, obviously. Or I can pay him a $20 million signing bonus and a $24 million salary, which is $44 million. Depends on how much cap room I have. Chances are I'm going to pay him $40 million because you have to create room for your crewmen, man. And you're 16 and you're 17 too. The crewmen cost me $150,000. You have to create room for your crewmen are very important. Because if these guys want a lot of money, I'm like, hey, look, guys, I'm paying you a lot of money. Don't forget, I also have to create. The crewmen need to get paid too. I want to pay them their good salary. Without a crewman, you don't have a foundation for your movie. I need to pay these crewmen too. You need to understand. I also have to pay the crewmen too. You know what I'm saying? I have to pay them. And so I need to create room. $4 million is a lot of room for the crewmen. Hence, it's a big difference. Hence why you got to watch it for your cap, obviously. That's why Mark Wahlberg, I'm willing to pay him that $35 to like $38 million around. So I can pay him a $14 million bonus and like a $21 million salary to start production. Or I can pay him what? A $15 million signing bonus and a what? $15 million signing bonus and a $23 million salary. If I pay him $38 million. But chances are I'm going to pay him like $35 million. Because the guy's only worth like $150 million. So because he's worth under $200 million, I'm not going to pay him. I'll pay him like $35 million. Pay him $14 million bonus and a $21 million salary, which is nice. He'll accept the deal. I told you, if these guys agree and they want a piece of the royalties, I'm going to tell them, look, man, you're not getting a piece of the movie sales. I'm already paying you a rich enough salary. I'm also paying you for being featured on a couple posters, $250,000, which is fucking nice. You know what I'm saying? I'm not paying you what? I'm not giving you a piece of my royalties that you're not worth it. You may be the main show in Hollywood, but you're not the main show for my movie. You have to let them know that, obviously. Amazon's taking a big chunk of the pie. You're not paying the bills. Me and my wife are paying the bills. No way in hell am I going to give you a piece of the pie when you're not worth my royalties and you're not paying the bills. We're paying your salary. We're feeding you. We're accommodating you. We're flying you on a jet. We're funding a movie project. We're paying the crewmen, paying our 17. You're not paying a dime. You know what I'm saying? Hence what? You're not getting a piece of the roles, obviously. And I told you, they're angry. Let the actors know, hey man, if you don't like my offer, you're more than welcome to abandon the project and be going back to being left behind. You won't be saved. You go back to Hollywood making your dirty millions and what? Not being free. If you want to go back to Hollywood and make your dirty millions and be a dirty slave, yeah, you'll make a lot of money, but you go back to being a dirty slave, making dirty millions, you're more than welcome to go back to Hollywood, make your dirty millions, and what? Go back to being a slave and being a part of the Hollywood system. Yeah, you'll make your money and remain shown in Hollywood, but because you'll be left behind, you won't be saved. If you don't want to be saved and experience this amazing international glory with Ivan and VJ, be a part of the crazy international buzz for this movie, get paid your free millions and get your freedom. If you don't like that and get nice perks, you're more than welcome to what? Abandon this project, go to Hollywood, go back to being a dirty slave, making dirty millions, and me and my wife can cast someone else. But these actors will accept the deal because what? They want it so badly. Being in my movie is every actor's dream. At the same time, they know they're getting their free millions. And they know skyscrapers better than Hollywood. Yeah. Even though we're what? Even though we're not getting a piece of IMDb's royalties, we're still getting paid a shitload of money. As if I paid Will Smith $4 million after taxes and his agent with the raids, he's walking away with, I don't know, a $16 million check in his bank, which is fucking nice. Because don't forget, you have the rates, obviously. $16 million after taxes and your agent is a fucking fat check in the bank. It's a nice fucking check in the bank. Hence, these actors are getting a fat check in the bank either way. Hence, they're not going to be angry, obviously. Even though the money they're making is pocket change compared to how much we were going to make, because they're making free millions, free clean millions, they're not going to be, they'll accept the deal, obviously. Because I put all these actors in a pickle, obviously. And for the Western gangster movie, there's a high chance I'll be choosing Leonardo DiCaprio for that movie. That is a long time from now. That's like 20-some plus years from now. Leonardo DiCaprio will be a lot older. He'll be in his late 60s. But he's perfect for that movie. I saw him in The Revenant. Oh my god, he's perfect for the Western gangster movie, which is a long time from now. And those are all my actors who I'm thinking of for all my 5 movies. So you have the actors chosen for Zanus, and you have the other actors like Keanu Reeves, Scarlett Johansson, Ben Affleck. You know what I'm saying? For The Great Escape, KJ Apa chosen for They're Unique, Will Smith and Mark Wahlberg for the Hidden Valley movie, and you have Leonardo DiCaprio for the Western gangster movie. Those are the actors who I'm thinking of, obviously. And if they're chosen, they're going to be saved, and they're going to get to experience the international fame with Ivan and VJ. Well, this is it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I thought it'd be cool to babble on about my personal life, my final 40 days, me seeing my wife in Los Angeles, what we're going to do when we settle in Vancouver, when we plan skyscrapers. I thought it'd be cool to talk about all that. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Stay tuned, Lord of the Rings fans. You got to bear with me. Tomorrow, I'll continue my Chapter 8 read-along of Lord of the Rings. Obviously, I will end this video. I will go to the store, get beer, and I'll order my shawarma and enjoy the show when I come back. This is Ivan Omer. I am signing out. Peace.